MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Mike Trout, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Noah Syndergaard is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
First offering on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Myers. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
1-0 the count. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's totaled 13 base hits in 41 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. He's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Oh, that's out.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
3 and 2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Harper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Alberto Mundus would be next. Here's the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch, and Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alberto Mundus, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here.
looking to minimize the damage here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Sent toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run is scored.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. A dozen home runs and 48 driven in. He's set. The 0-1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away. And that misses 2-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres nothing. Zack Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zack Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Profar.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5. From the belt, the pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And no advance. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. This is foul right side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Pham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pham has a .280 batting average. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. From the stretch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And in steps Manny Machado as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
On a line, that's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
the 1-0. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham to the track, to the wall. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Joey Lucchesi is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Lucchesi.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grisham is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. From the stretch, fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down and away, ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he popped him up. over toward the left side of the infield. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 6 and the Padres nothing. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 0-1 on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hosmer, a native Floridian. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Francisco Mejia. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mccutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 7th, no left fielder. We're
next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Alberto Mundus stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the third baseman.
One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Now here it comes.
I got 3-2.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew Mccutchen, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and Mccutchen has himself a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
To the plate now, Mike Trout, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That evens it up 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Phillies on top, 7-0.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the pitch. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zack Wheeler. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mccutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 1 now. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson.
Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes, count.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit softly down the line at first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batter, not shortstop.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheeler pauses. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy.
The first with it is Wheeler. Stepping in now, Tommy Pham.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gate. A run, a hit, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 7 and the Padres 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Nope.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Now back, designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at you.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Grisham, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
So now to the plate, Alberto Mundus.
Alberto.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. The Phillies 8 and the Padres 1. Here's Manny Machado now.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. He is out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Three and 0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. He'll go to the bag for 1. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Padres leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Here's the pitch.
outside.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
8 runs and even 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Trout.
Now batting, number 27. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot, and with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Grisham is there, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Austin Hedges.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Hedges is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0.
misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Trent Grisham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 29 driven in. Here's Zobrist now at second, right to him, and that's the second out. Here's Jurickson Profar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering, and that misses, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3. One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
Now the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Popped him up. Tatis is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The bat, number 9.
So here's the Phillies DH. Jay Bruce is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Striding in, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Count. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. One and one. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. A pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Wheeler gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Zach Davies enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 17. Zack Wheeler.
Alberto Mundus will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch.
Hey!
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
On the ground to third. Machado is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ball 2.
2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew Mccutchen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it remains an 8.